Hello Bart, I'm Steve Mills and I'm a professional juggler. I started out juggling in 1972 when I was 14 years old and learned all kinds of crazy stuff. When I first started juggling, there were many different patterns that we'd work on. This was one of my favorites. Always loved this one. But I was always looking for new things to do, and it's great to be juggling. I've been sick with a really bad cough, so I haven't been able to do any juggling. So this is actually my first juggling in quite a while. But Mills Mess came about because I always loved the column tricks. I loved playing with them, seeing what you could do with this. And then I went from that to just playing around. I always loved cross-handed reverse cascade. Really made me feel good doing that. You know, just playing around. I just play, always thinking, you know, what I could do next. And you know, there was a lot to learn when you first started. Some of my favorites were all of these, and always just trying to get them as good as I could. So I was looking for something new, and I was playing around with what I called the false shower and switching it back and forth. I like to throw them out, you know, things like that. So I made it fun. Of course, like I said, I haven't juggled. That's so funny. Simple stuff that's you don't think about. But Mills Mess came about from columns. I was doing this, and I like to do this one. And I wondered if you could do it the other way. And I got that, but I didn't know how to switch it or make a good transition. So I ended up from this to this. And I learned this way. I really like that. I learned to do it on the other side. And I really like to switch it back and forth. So when I discovered Mills Mess, I did not actually know that it was a trick. I thought that the one side over here was a trick, just like this would be a trick. I regarded this one here as a trick. So, rolling them back and forth, and people saw it in 1976 at the International Juggling Association Festival convention back then, and they said, show us how to do it. I never thought about that, to be honest. So I started thinking about what I was doing, and I had no idea. I couldn't teach it for years, didn't really understand what it was, and they said it's a mess. People said, what do you mean it's a mess? They say it's Mills Mess. And that's how Mills Mess got named. Some of the fun things I've learned about Mills Mess over years was it remains a cascade. Even with the arms crossing, what's funny is it's like if you folded something this way, held onto it, and went back this way, all you're doing really is taking it like this, and you're just doing this. You never really end up crossing. It gives an illusion of crossing. So it always remains this cascade. As you do Mills Mess, it just goes back and forth. If you look at the red ball, it's doing the same exact thing. It's like in a cascade, each ball does the same thing. With Mills Mess, there are 3 different throws. The under the arm green one, the yellow one, and I call the red one the follower. You can see how the yellow and the red follow each other, making that reverse cascade, which is actually a reverse cascade with your arms crossed. But the unique thing is, when you go into that transition, it's not just cascade with under the arm. If you do a cascade throw underneath the arm with the green one, okay, you get this. When you do reverse cascade, something strange happens. Throw the red one underneath my arm like this, and keep it going underneath while I'm doing reverse cascade. All it is reverse cascade with an underneath the arm throw. Great way to teach it, except that the reverse cascade is no longer this. It ends up being this. And that is the cool part about Mills Mess. And every side swap can be done in either cascade, reverse cascade, or Mills Mess. You can even reverse Mills Mess. So you're doing Mills Mess like this, the reverse, and then this is the cascade version. If you play that backward on your video program, that's the actual Mills Mess, this one, except backward. So that concludes the short history of Mills Mess. I got it done in 5 minutes and 52 seconds, which is over my limit, but I hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much, Bart. Good luck to all you jugglers in Holland. I really enjoyed Holland, even though I almost died there. They didn't mean to kill me. I know that. Love you guys. Happy hoogling in Holland. That's all for now, and have a great 2007. Love and peace. Thanks.